Good morning, students. Welcome to James Cambridge International School. I hope you are fine and doing well. Today, we are going to start a new chapter, Climate and Climate Zone. Students will see a video. In the video, we'll study about the factors which affect the climate. So, let's watch this video.
The climate a place has depends on different factors, all of them linked to the geography of the place. Let us see those factors. Latitude or distance from the equator. The equator, that is the latitude of 0 degrees, gets the most direct rays of the sun. The latitude of a place tells us how close or far away it is from the equator. The place nearer to the equator is hotter or warmer, and as we move away from the equator, places get cooler, as the rays of the sun fall less directly on them. Jakarta is very close to the equator, while New York is quite far away from it. Look at the table, showing the temperatures in December in these two places. Another factor that affects climate is altitude or height of land. The altitude of a place also affects its climate. Highlands like mountains and plateaus are much cooler than places where the land is at sea level. This is so even if these highlands are close to the equator. Such places, if they are very high, will also get snow. Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa is 5,895 meters high and has snow at the top, even though it is almost on the equator. Distance from the sea also affects the climate of a place, because of water heats or cools more slowly than land. The sea has an effect in both summer and winter. In summer, places far away from the sea, or inland places, are hot because the land heats up very quickly. Places by the sea remain cooler as water takes a long time to heat. In winter, places by the sea are warmer as the water cools slowly, and so, it keeps seaside places warm. Places away from the sea are cold, as the land here loses heat very fast. Look at the table that shows summer and winter temperatures of Delhi and Mumbai. Delhi is inland and far away from the sea, while Mumbai is near the sea. Places near the sea are also humid. This means that they have a lot of water vapor in the air. High humidity is uncomfortable as perspiration does not dry easily. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands are near the equator. The climate here is hot and humid. Did you know? The climate on the earth has not always been as it is today. Millions of years ago, there were periods when ice covered large parts of the earth. These periods are called ice ages. Winds. The direction of the regular winds that blow at a particular time of the year has an effect on climate too. An example is the monsoon winds that blow over the Indian subcontinent. The southwest monsoon winds blow from early June to September and bring rain to most of India. The northeast monsoon winds, which blow in December and January, bring rain to the southeastern coastal region in India. Weather and climate happen because of geography, the Earth's atmosphere, and where a place is located on Earth. Let's remember, weather can change in a day or from day to day. This happens because of changes in the atmosphere. Climate is the usual pattern of weather that a place has over a long time. Several factors have an effect on the climate of a place. Weather and climate are all caused by the geography of a place.
Now students, in this slide I would like to tell you about the heat zones of the earth. The earth has been divided into 3 climatic zones on the basis of intensity of the sunlight which the earth receives. These are also called the heat zones, or you can say the temperature zones. As you can see in the picture, there are 3 types of zones, which are torrid zone, temperate zone, frigid zone. Let's start with the torrid zone. The torrid zone extends from the Tropic of Cancer to the Tropic of Capricorn. It is the hottest climatic zone of the earth as it receives the direct rays of the sun. So, the word torrid means very hot and dry. In torrid region, you will find the temperature to be very hot and dry. Next, we'll discuss about the temperate zone. The temperate zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. You can very well see in the picture. The meaning of temperate is mild. If the climate of a place is temperate, it means that place is neither extremely hot nor extremely cold, as the zones receive slightly slanting rays of the sun. Therefore, the temperate zone experiences the climate that is cooler and drier than the torrid zone. Next student will discuss about the frigid zone. Frigid zone is the coldest zone of the earth, which extends from the Arctic Circle to the north in the northern hemisphere and from the Antarctic Circle to the south in the southern hemisphere. This zone receives the slanted rays of the sun, therefore the impact of sun is very mild or weak. Thus, it is very extremely cold region which is mostly covered with ice and snow. The white continent lies in the frigid zone, which is known as Antarctica. So students, what we have learned in this video, we have learned the factors which influences the climate of place, which are distance from the equator, altitude of a place, distance from the sea, direction of winds, level of moisture in the air. And in this video, we have also seen about the climatic zones, which are torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. In torrid zone, you will find the temperature to be very hot, humid and wet. In temperate zone, you will find the temperature to be very mild, cool and dry. And in the frigid zone, you will find the temperature to be very cold. I hope this chapter is clear to you. Read the chapter thoroughly. Thank you and have a nice day.